we'll go to our next question, and this one is for Faiz. So the question is, can you name 2 apps that you are currently using at school, and how is it developing your learning? So how is it helping you with your education or with learning certain skills or knowledge at school?
So for school, I've been using this Scratch and Lego Mindstorms, and these have been helping me with these have been helping me with problem solving. And Scratch is by MIT. It's a visual coding for targeted at kids and uses these code blocks to mimic the coding of C++, C#, or Python. Lego Mindstorm, on the other hand, still uses blocks, but it uses robotics. So it can teach you how to make your own robots or use other tutorials or other people have been making.
All right, thank you, Faiz. It's very interesting that you mentioned those 2 particular apps. I do think that you can tell a lot from a student and from a person when you ask them to name 2 apps that they use, that they like. From what you've said, from what you've mentioned, I think you're very much into coding and programming because you highlighted those 2 particular apps. So thank you so much for sharing about that. All right, and it's very interesting to know that you are getting to learn these skills. Back in my time, we didn't learn so much programming or those kinds of skills. It's nice that it's being highlighted nowadays. Thank you so much, Faiz. And we'll move on to our next
one. To have face-to-face. I would say that too. All right, Faiz, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, Faiz, in Bangsar?
I'm fine.
Malaysia as well? I come from Malaysia as well. Okay, here's your question, Faiz. How do you balance screen time in your daily routine?
So the way I balance my screen time is I play video games, and then I do my programming, and then I do robotics, and then I go swimming, then I play my violin, and then do my schoolwork. I don't really have a schedule, but I usually play violin in the evening and swim in the afternoon.
Wow, you got a really interesting schedule, and you got it right. You don't spend too much of time online. You don't waste, because some of my children are all addicted. My students some of them are so addicted that I have to intervene. I have to talk to them. I have to talk to the parents as well. Okay, Faiz, I think you got it right. And I hope the others will learn from Faiz as well. All right, to you, Afreen.
Thank you, Pushpa. And that's really very nice, Faiz, to know that you have a very good schedule, actually. And that's what I think everyone is meant to follow. But we do have challenges, yes.
I'm asking you, what do you think should be planned for you? What kind of apps would you like to see in the future? About that?
Yeah, I would want virtual teachers that can answer your questions whenever you have problems. And we also need more interactive and fun apps for learning, since most kids or students will get bored if they just learn about something and without any fun of it. We can use Duolingo as an example. It can be good, but it will be sometimes boring. And Khan Academy, it will be very boring since there's no fun in it, and then you'll get bored of it.